We're stuck in a car for so many hours together. Thank goodness that we like each other.
We like each other.
Yeah, we like each other. Yeah, we like
each other.
What's happening, guys? It's Wednesday. We're cruising down the street in our 6'4".
In our 6'4".
What I wanted to talk to you guys about today is this lady right here. So I don't know if you guys have noticed in our videos, but my lovely wife, Aubrey, she tends to be a little bit on the clingy side, I guess you could say.
Oh my God. Clingy is such a negative word.
All right, let me rephrase that then. She tends to be a little bit on the loves to show excessive love side.
I don't need alone time. I just need you in my life all the time.
She is the most loving, beautiful, caring, wonderful woman in the world. And she just like explodes with that love, right? And can't contain it. So she has to love me so much. So it's awesome and I love her for it. But we're in a very small space, like a 50 square foot space. That's a lot of love. In our last Q&A, we touched on this a little bit of how it is hard to live together, how it isn't hard to live together as partners in a small space. But there's just so much to this, and it's a question that we get so constantly that we thought we would, since we're just sitting here on this long car ride hanging out, thought we'd hang out with you guys and chat with it a little bit more.
Have some grapes.
Yep. Couple goals. Whoa. Couple goals.
Whew. We can't even feed ourselves. We need each other.
Usually, if we were in just a normal home, I would go to my little reading spot, or like I did in our apartment, I'd read away, and then Aubrey would do whatever Aubrey's doing, right? Like she would cook or whatever she wanted to do. Or I would go on a run and she would do whatever she wanted to do, right? Those are like my two things that I really love to do. All we have is one space, right? So if we're both sitting there together, we both have this urge to talk to each other and work on stuff, which is great and all, but it means I almost never get to read. Like I have 35 hours I could be reading on this car drive, but we're sitting right next to each other, and I like to do most of the driving, so I have read 0 so far, right? So I think the physical space is a big thing, and another thing is, with that physical space, like for instance, we both like to watch YouTubers, we like different YouTubers, so like we will we'll be trying to go to bed.
Hold on, let me tell this story.
This is my part of the video.
This is actually what happened yesterday.
Oh my God.
Come on, like.
Alright, tell it. Tell it.
Okay, so last night, he was watching something, and I was like, okay, cool, well, I finished this thing. And then I started the video right after that. He didn't like what I was watching, so he just started another video on his phone.
What she was watching was boring. I don't know, I guess we're both sort of thoughtful people, but we're also both sort of not thoughtful people. So we'll just kind of like do our thing. And I think that there's this expectation that we have from each other to constantly be talking and engaging together if we're in the same space. And that's the only thing that makes it complicated, right? Because if we didn't have that expectation for ourselves and for each other, it wouldn't be a problem at all. But we're in the same space all the time, every day. And it's just easy to just, always feel the pressure to be chatting and planning and stuff like that. Would you say that, babe?
I would say that.
Huh.
We do cows.
We don't do cows. What do you think about that, babe? Do you do cows?
I don't do cows.
I've never done a cow.
In a lot of senses.
Yeah, no, I don't do any cows.
I think the hardest thing for me is like it doesn't ever click for me that I actually need space from you just because I love spending time with you so much.
Aww.
Like so much. That I never just think that like maybe I need a second, maybe I need a break, maybe I need some space by myself.
Right.
So I think like we're both starting to learn more and more like what kind of a good routine is to make sure that we do get that healthy space from each other.
Totally.
Because like I would say probably, and I'm not even exaggerating, like 98% of the time I'm totally cool. Like honestly, I would say.
Totally cool?
Totally cool with you. Like I just want to spend time with you. Like genuinely.
Right.
They're like I love you so much, and I just like I always love spending time with you, and you're the person, my like go-to person for everything.
Right. Same here, just so you know.
Yeah, I know that. But I think there is like that 2% of the time where it's just like, okay, I've had a lot of your little quirks, or I've had a lot of time where like I can't just like think to myself.
It's a little windy right now. If Aubrey seems a bit distracted, let me see if I can show you There's the snowy snow. Oh, look at this crack, by the way.
Like priority number one.
Priority number one. That's changing soon. Let's see if this trucker notices someone filming him. Hello, Famo Farms. He didn't notice. Here's an interesting thing. I run into a lot of couples, or we both run into a lot of couples that don't want to work together, right? They don't want to work on projects together. They don't want to work in business together. That has just never been our desire. Like we've always, if we had something we wanted to do or something we were interested in, we wanted to be doing it together. And that's just us. Like, that's the kind of people that we are. It's the kind of relationship that we have. And when I say that, it sounds a little bit like our relationship's better. It's not like that. Like some different people just have different limits, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to turn.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that we have to be talking every second of every day, right? And it doesn't mean that every single experience that I have, she needs to share, right? There is a value into having and holding your own experience and coming at life together with two different perspectives. Marriage doesn't mean that you have to like become only one perspective, right? You can still have your two different experiences and lives and just share them with each other. So I think that's one thing that I think we're both learning is how to be in this tiny space, basically seeing every day exactly the same, basically living every day the same, and yet still be ourselves and still enjoy each other as different people, you know, and still have some lines. So I think we're kind of figuring out that whole world. Oh, what do you think of our messy little bed back there? Oh, they're gonna give us a terrible time for that leg still going. We're fixing that soon, guys, don't worry. We also wanted to show in a video Aubrey driving, because she does sometimes drive. This is like her second hour of driving on this 35-hour road trip so far.
Oh my gosh, that's so not true.
We are about to crack open all of your podcast recommendations. Really appreciate you guys' recommendations.
From yesterday's video.
If
you haven't seen yesterday's video,
go check it out. One other thing I forgot to mention is this Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Mountain Time, and 10 o'clock Pacific Time. And you figure out your time. If you're not in one of those time zones, I'm not even gonna try. We're gonna do a live video, so come with any questions you have. We would love to chat it up with you guys. We'd love to answer any questions and just say hi. So come to our live video if you get the chance, and can't wait to talk to you then. We're stuck in the car for so many hours together. If we didn't like each other, we probably wouldn't survive. It would be bad. Woo!
It would be bad.
Woo!
It would be bad.
Woo!
It would be bad.